Up the entire stands here. Nice small crowd here from Valley High School, but I'm impressed with the Western crowd.
Jared Seibert, the quarterback, hands off. And here is Valley trying to capitalize. That's a loose football. That could be a lateral. This is a live football. I believe that's going to be the call in the field. And getting a block is Bryce Jones. It wasn't pretty, but it's a touchdown.
You can't give it up on easy plays.
Take a look. Break this one down.
Yeah. Well, there you go, the backward lateral from the left-hander to Bryce Jones, and he's the playmaker. He turned it into a touchdown.
Good play on first down, your first play of the evening, and this one comes right into your living room.
Well, that is the way to start.
And you get another look at that and very early in the game here, in an instant.
Yeah, number 58, Beloit, you see, gets through. He kind of makes that solo tackle, and I saw 2, and then it was 2-4. So I stayed on Aquino. He did a really nice job of making that tackle, wrap it up, and never letting go whenever I need to.
Zeibert's back to pass, throws underneath, and that's the way to get him the ball in space. And look out, here goes Jones as he is on cruise control down the near side and looking for a block, and he's going to make it all the way and go in. He gets rolled over right at the goal line, and he appears to be okay.
Most of the work.
No, he's got his head up all the way, looking for some help. How about the hustle by McNair downfield? And that bought him enough room to get in there from the 15-yard line on in.
Yeah, you know, Jones kind of slowed down around the corner again, cuts inside. That sideline's about the only thing stopping him from maybe getting to the end zone.
Blackburn throws over the middle, and this is going to be complete. Nice catch.
Football, let's take a look at it again by Blackburn.
A little momentum on this.
A $2,500 grant.
Blackburn's back to pass. He's going over the top, and that ball is hauled in. And again, going up to grab this and bring it down, and they are fired up.
Just went up, made the catch, his 12th catch of the year. He's averaging about 9 yards a catch coming into this football game tonight. That is a big play by Matt.
In the UPS Store red zone tonight for Western, Blackburn again with the crossing pass. In the UPS Store red zone tonight for Western, Blackburn again with the crossing pass.
I told you that the bread and butter is going right, and the coaching staff, they noticed that as well.
Good snap. Kick is on the way, and it is good.
Which way it is going to bounce. There it goes.
Actually, a pretty good job by McNair. It just seems like more bad things happen than good when you do that.
Yeah, and you're right. The quarterback just needs to take one more step back. 24 yards.
Again, that pistol formation. Blackburn, little throw underneath, and
to Williams, or to Matthews.
Good job by McNair on the stop, but not before an easy first. Keep it on the ground off the right side, and there's just not a lot there.
Yeah, they are. Towns ran into the Beloit wall.
High snap, Blackburn corrals it one-handed, and it's actually picked off by McNair, and he's coming back the other way, and he is going to bring it all the way out.
Plays in the last couple of drives.
And there you see McNair with the pick and the return, and will return shortly on Terrible Herbst Thursday Night Lights on my. So on fourth down, Western went for it. The pass was picked off by McNair. Now a flag was going to fly on the return. So it's going to come all the way back to about the 10-yard line. And I get it. McNair's thinking pick six. But in that situation, fourth down, Kenny, if the young man just bats it to the ground,
you
they get the
20.
ball out by the 35-yard line.
Yeah, he did surpass that, though, on the return of that thing. 3 points of contact. This day and age, more play.
Getting out of the shadow of their own goal line here.
Yeah, they are at midfield, and they are in striking range now. Now Banks in the game. Happy, but you're thinking, well, 14-3, we're in striking range at halftime, so let's go make a couple plays, punch in a couple touchdowns, go home with it.
Pass in the flat is complete to Isaiah Ramirez. Look out, he's in the secondary and a lot of green grass ahead of him. This is going to be a Valley touchdown.
Whew.
Hit the gap and it was over.
Yeah, really good block. And that number 11, let's give him, Tavion McBurton, a great block to spring that one for a touchdown.
All right, Zybert calls signals. Fires one over the middle, and in stride he hits McNair, and he's going to be spun down at the 12-yard line. I'll tell you, one of the most impressive things is you get a look at the replay here, is you should have seen the hustle by Zybert racing down. Take another look here.
And McNair catches this on the run. That looks like Jared Goff and his boys in the ranks.
Can't get a first down about the 2-yard line. Reynolds rolls right, throws to the back of the end zone. Jump ball is caught!
Underneath David Martin. Ball taken away by the defensive lineman. They went with the handoff. And Shovable gets a defensive play of their own. Gary Smith III.
Hey, we had a good first half of football, bud. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. Bryce Jones, quite the player, huh? He's electric.
Yeah, he turned in the backward lateral fumble into a big touchdown just by changing directions. And here he is on a screen pass going 60-plus yards for the touchdown.
And you said a heads-up play to slow down to get McNair to help him with the block.
Yeah, he did. He needed that block, and he did slow down. And McNair, a great hustle play.
Fuentes with the field goal, good boot there. And Blackburn had some good moments in the first half. This time McNair picked him off, but there was a flag that kind of pinned Valley deep in their own territory, but they went right down the field. There were some big plays, but Western, again, kind of hanging in here. They could not stop Isaiah Ramirez on this one, however.
Yeah, you're right. The interception we saw by Western quarterback, the score was 14-3 at that point, and he's in the red zone, a good chance to get points on the scoreboard. Every year and puts together an alumni get-together during the holidays, either pass. December or January.
What a pass indeed. Wow. That's Zybert throwing a dart on the receiving end. That was better.
In a couple years that he hit him on the run, and that one, you're right, was better. So this young man's thrown 2 unbelievable passes. And that one was Jarrett to Jarrett. They need to form their own law.
It was in the air a long time.
Yeah, that was hung up there a little bit too long, and it was off his back foot once again. So when he steps into it, spins it out there real nice, but boy, off your back foot. Hard to make that pass. Not a lot of quarterbacks can make that throw.
And communication breakdown, too. The wide receiver was just running.
You'll see the catch. Oh, wait, he missed the catch, but
the shirt didn't come off.
And he can run it. Hey, starting shortstop. Hurt his hand, I think it was your junior year. Your right hand, did you break your right hand?
Get you in trouble, and it's a high snap here. And in fact, Zybert, they had to kind of get him. He was none too happy about Hal Lagusta.
Well, it was a tug of war for the football. That was a battle to get that ball. And big play for Western, and it's amazing.
He's got the crown turn for the turnover.
Yep. Basic straight quarterback draw. There wasn't anything fancy about it. It was designed from the get-go.
Blackburn, the quarterback, Towns, the tailback. Quarterback draw, room to run, and Blackburn's going to punch it in. Western's on the board.
There you go. That is a big score by the Western.
The question is, yellow slowly but surely turning into your favorite color tonight?
Out of play calling.
Trying to set up a screen to Jones, and they've got it to him in space. This could go a very long way. Jones across mid at a motion, but you got to keep it together out there.
Got to be smart. Cost you games. We had Basic High School in Clark. They went at it again this year, and it was Basic.
I mean, he's got to run 6 miles during the game. I mean, he sprints to the get his call, and
so that's exactly.
Blackburn's going to tuck it and keep it, and he's got the edge, and he's going to get some good yardage here. McNair misses the tackle, and how about Blackburn? That's a strong run, but That's one of the first tackles. We're going to go a little bubble screen here. And this kid is really good, and I don't think you're going to catch him. McNair gets to the end zone. The short passing plays, Kenny. Bubble screens.
Been all over the field. His head is on a swivel. He's looking for the defenders as he's moving as fast as he can down the field.
I will say this. Towns have the big lead here, just off a turnover. Zybert, the quarterback, is going to take this, and he's got room to run, makes a cut, and he's going to get this into the end zone. he got head-butted. And you see the good cut there.
Yeah, really nice
at about
cut
the
back.
13, and that got him room to roll.
He loves to carry that ball like a loaf of foot.
Get a good look at this from ground level.
For the Vikings with 2 minutes left.